And we thank God for the opportunity to be here to do His will. I've been asking a lot of questions and talking to people and looking at the lives of people. And one thing that keeps coming up, which is a question that we all need to answer, is simply this: why are you here? Why am I here? Why are we here? Why are you here? Turn to somebody and ask them, why are you here? Until we answer these questions, each one individually, until we find meaning and make sense of why we are here and the reason for our being, it doesn't matter how successful you become in this world. You can be a trillionaire, own islands, which many have. You can own private jets, passenger planes, and be a head of state and be a mogul, a guru, whatever. And you still be a disappointment at the end of it all when you check out from here. When I hear people saying, oh, I'm going to heaven and all that, what are you going to do in heaven? Because heaven is a reward for what we did for God whilst we were alive. And life is more than just acquiring wealth and having deep pockets and building and acquiring properties and leaving an inheritance to our kids or our grandchildren. Life is bigger than that. That is petty compared to why we are here. We are here for a cause greater, bigger than you and I. And until we discover our reason for being, our being here is not about being married to a good man or a good woman, having good relationship, being happy. Life is bigger than being happy. So this whole thing, I want to be happy, I want to stop all that. That is kids. It's babies that talk about happiness. Grown-ups like you and I, we live for purpose. We don't live for happiness. We live for a cause greater than ourselves. We live to fulfill God's mandate for our lives. And if we look at the example of who Jesus was, and the apostles and the men and the women of the Bible, they weren't living a life of being happy and being excited, and they weren't living to make money and be successful. Life is more than being successful, because what you call success is different from God's definition of success. So there are people we might admire, like them, appreciate them, look at the achievement, and they've done great things. And as long as God is concerned, it means nothing, because they miss their real purpose and reason for being. And if we are not careful, we will begin to define success as material gain. But success is greater. God hasn't called you and I to be great, to be powerful, and to be successful, to be anointed, to be skillful. But God has called us to be faithful. Faithful in that which we are called to do and to be. And if we are not careful, we will despise so many people in life because of our human definition of what success is. This morning, I just want to ask you a simple question. Why are you here? Because until you answer this question, you can be a trillionaire and you are walking the face of this earth aimlessly, and you are living in all the comforts of life, living pretty, living in the beautiful palaces of the world, enjoying God's creation, but you live carelessly and walk aimlessly. And as long as God is concerned, when all is said and done and you check out, irrespective of what you leave behind to your biological children, you are a disappointment. You never came into this world because you live a selfish life. It is said that there are 3 kinds of people in every society, and I will say 4. I will add 1 to it. The first kind of people in every society is achievers, brilliant people, very successful, but self-centered, greedy, selfish, ignorant of why they came and why they are here. The second type is the kind that live for community, tribe, religion. And that's all they live for. Their whole life is about their tribe, their religion, and their political party. They believe that that is it. And they will sacrifice country and sacrifice anything for tribe, political party, and for their religion. The third group of people are the people you call citizens. And citizens are those who go past self. They go past tribe, religion, and political party. And they live for the love of country. They care about the well-being and good of country. And they will do anything to make sure that country succeeds. That is what you call citizens. Those kind are people that history will remember and treat kindly. But the two others are the kind that history will never remember them. And history will treat them with contempt because they were selfish. They were self-centered. They looked out for themselves. They never cared about others. And I say the fourth type, which is my definition, is generational thinkers. People who think beyond self and care, not just about their time and themselves, but they think and care about the good of generations yet unborn. Now, what is it that I'm doing to impact the life of others? And until you come to that place in your life where you realize that life is bigger than you and I, and that we are here to do something for the benefit of this generation we live in and for them that are to come. You are not living, you are existing. You are selfish. You are greedy. You are short-sighted. You are blind. You have no vision. How I pray that we will go past this mentality of me, and my immediate family, and get to a place where it's bigger and it's more than your immediate family and my immediate family. I said to my kids the other day, I said, you are all in God's hands. You came into this world through me and by me, but you are God's children. And I entrust you to him and to his hands. I am determined to focus on my mandate and assignment for which God gave me life. And I will finish my mandate and I will finish my course. And my wife won't be a widow and my children will not be fatherless. But yet, I'm focusing on my assignment and my mandate. Make no mistake, I refuse to be distracted. And I will not come down this wall of intercession. I will stay on this wall until everything that God intended me to be and to become in this life is done to the letter. Make no mistakes. Adaluki talawatan falandu wasan ikalunda basanda akayatu labakasi.